Collective, it feels like the more you healed, the more someone from your past began to spiral. As I was asking the mother to kind of tap me into the collective's energy, it was this strong feeling of deep satisfaction, joy, happiness. It feels like you have overcome something that was really trying to hold you. Now, this could have been a betrayal, this could have been outdated ways of thinking, but it feels like you are in this energy right now where you know that you have overcome something. You're enjoying this cornucopia, if you will. Right at the beginning, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. This is like releasing outdated ways of thinking. This is releasing illusions. Okay. This is releasing something that was trying to hold you down. Okay. Deep wounds, maybe trauma. Again, it could possibly be betrayals. Okay. A betrayal from someone that you may have really cared about. All right. Now we have the Tower here in reverse as well. What I'm picking up from this, because usually the Tower card can often mean someone is unwilling to change, or someone is trying to avoid a tower moment. But what I'm picking up here is that you have really laid a new foundation for yourself, like a strong foundation. Okay, so what once used to weigh you down no longer weighs you down. It feels like you are now standing on top of a strong foundation. You may feel like you are now standing on top of something that was on top of you at one point. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles here. All right. The Eight of Pentacles, this is giving me that you're not only laying a foundation, but you're laying a foundation for yourself that is built on the truth of universal law, divine order. You're tapping into different dimensions. You're opening up and expanding the view of who you are. So this could very well be for someone in the collective that you have released the illusion of the ego. You have released the illusion of some sort of identity of self that wasn't really founded upon the truth. The truth of your cosmic essence, the truth of your divine light, the truth of your purpose and path here. All right. So you're opening up. I'm also picking up someone is tapping into new portals. Okay. You're tapping into new portals. You're receiving new information, new cosmic information, new coding. You're decoding things in the spirit, all right? Because now you're standing on universal truth. All right. Now, this is bringing you into this Ten of Cups, or has brought you to this energy of the Ten of Cups. This is profound happiness, profound fulfillment, which you may be sharing with others around you. But even if that's not the case, this is you being fulfilled, you feeling victorious, okay? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for tapping in with me to my Soul Tribe Starseed family. Welcome back, new viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get into this energy and see exactly what it is the divine wants you to know. Okay. Now, we do have the energy of someone from your past out here as well. Okay. Now, it looks like as you begin to heal and move away, maybe you didn't intend to move away from this particular person, or maybe you did, right? But it feels like with this Six of Swords here, that you begin to move into calmer waters. All right. You begin to walk away from maybe your own these masks. Okay, this could also be this individual's mask as well, is kind of being shattered as you begin to heal. We also have the Temperance card in reverse, which is telling me that this individual, this person, these people, take it how it reverberates, they have not healed. Okay, they have not been doing the work to heal, and it's almost as if they're stuck in this comparison between you and them. We have the Nine of Swords here as well. So this person is going through a lot of things in their lived reality that is making them feel stuck. Now, I'm picking up that someone may have also, you know, you may have presented the opportunity for this individual to be in connection with you, and for you and this individual to heal together, okay, to work on things together. This person may have decided that they didn't want to with the reverse temperance card. This person also could have maybe become impatient with you and your healing journey, because this is a change of perspective for you. This is a change of vibration. This is an elevation. Like, we're going to see exactly what Spirit wants you to know, okay? Remember to take the message as it reverberates, past, present, or future energy, okay? All right, Spirit. We have the Five of Wands and the reverse Wheel of Fortune. So somebody is definitely conflicted. This individual is still in their South Node. They may want to compete with you. That's what I'm kind of, it's like they're comparing their life to yours, as opposed to applying their energy to their own life and doing the work to heal. They're stuck in this comparison energy while you are here really standing in your own independence, standing in your own identity. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. We have the reverse the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so that is a contrast because we have the 10 of Cups here in the upright. So this is maybe someone that you may have been partnered with. You may have built a family with, or this could be someone in your family. But what I'm picking up is that someone's foundation has collapsed. Something has collapsed. Possibly in the past, there was a collapse to a family unit. Okay. There was a collapse to a family unit. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Whether this is your biological family or whether this is a family you created with someone. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. So what I'm seeing here is that you went through some things that may have caused a collapse in a foundation that you were either laying or had laid, okay? But you have handled it in a certain way that has put you in this positive light, all right? This bright light, this happiness. The Sun card is also about elevation, elevation of consciousness, okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Clarify the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. Mm, the Eight of Wands, okay? The Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Ooh, this has everything to do with you walking away from someone. What is this Eight of Wands? Because this could be projected energy coming from this individual who is stuck in this comparison, or comparing their life to yours, your life to theirs. Okay, clarify the Eight of Wands. Landing on the Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody is heartbroken because you have released not only them, but you've released the belief that you needed them in your life. Wow. You've released the idea of holding on to. It feels like this is a betrayal that they may have caused. Now, I don't know if this individual tried to put you in a third party connection, but you released them. You released the hurt. Something you may be communicating, or maybe you have said, or maybe they have heard you say, or I don't know what this is, but it feels like this could be projected energy. Someone's trying to project. Oh, okay. Someone's trying to project on you energetically some sort of pain or trauma. But with it landing on the Ten of Swords, this is pain and trauma that you've already let go of, that you've already healed from. So I don't know how to expect that to work. It feels like they're projecting energy, but you keep walking away. You keep getting further and further and further from their energy, from the hurt that they caused, from the trauma that they caused. Because if you look here, she is walking away to the rising sun. So as you walked away, if it caused this individual like heartbreak, and now you are not just, you haven't just like you're not walking away per se, like you've already walked away. So as you were going towards the rising sun, as you were following your own inspiration, as you were following your own divine path, it has led you now to be standing fully in the sun, right? Fully in this beautiful, positive, exuberant, radiant energy. I feel like this is this individual um, from your past wanting to project towards you heartbreak. Like now they are brokenhearted, and they may have been the one in the past to break your heart. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, and you feel your energy feels like you're not really interested in that, right? Like um the spiritual projection that they're projecting towards you, even the cup or the offer that they now want to offer you, you're not interested in what they have to offer. Mm. We have the Empress here on the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This definitely feels like someone in the collective has stepped into a fresh start, have stepped into a new beginning. It's almost like you don't need their cup, because what you are creating for your life, this happiness, this cornucopia, is coming from you. There's no expectation. Okay, you don't expect anyone to validate you. You don't expect anyone, or this person at least, right? Like you're not looking for their offer. You're not wanting their offer. You may even be ignoring their offer. But their offer is deeply rooted in past trauma, because they haven't healed. Someone in the collective is definitely going through this rebirth and bringing forth from their own divine light, joy, satisfaction, and happiness. This person may feel like there is unfinished business. And to be honest, I'm not really picking that up in the energy. Yet they have not communicated something. It's like they haven't come towards you, but they're holding on to something. Clarify the world in reverse. Okay, so they're actually blocked from your energy. They're actually blocked from your energy. And where they may feel like there is unfinished business, you may not feel that way. For you, something has been handled. For you, it's a closed cycle, it's a closed deal. This person definitely feels left out in the cold, okay? Now we have an emperor here. This person wants to show back up into your life, possibly. They still want to have a successful outcome of this connection, of a past relationship with you. Now we have the Empress and the Emperor. This could be someone else showing up in your life, okay, that is more aligned with where you are now, okay? So this could be someone else arriving, or has someone else who has already arrived in your life that is more aligned with you. Tell us more, Spirit. Who is this Emperor? Landing on the reverse, I mean, on the sun, we have the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this could also be your masculine aspect, because with this Eight of Pentacles out here, we're definitely looking at someone in the collective who has accomplished self-mastery. So you're showing up balanced in both your Emperor and your Empress energy. You're having successes in your physical reality. Okay. You're also tapping into new spiritual gifts. Mm. So spiritually, you may know that there is nothing left for you with the reverse Knight of Wands. There's nothing left for you in a past connection. In a past connection. Tell us more. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This landed on the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords. Someone had an opportunity in the past, okay? Because I'm looking at the Ten of Swords here, and this may be where you moving away or you releasing some sort of an illusion began, because it feels like this is someone that you wanted to have a family dynamic with, whether this is friendship, whether this is biological family, or this is romantic partnership. It's like you wanted to build a more solid foundation in a connection, but this person returned your effort with a reverse Ace of Cups. So they didn't actually open up their heart space to you at that time. They may have even they may have been non-committal with the Three of Swords, okay, and the reverse Ten of Pentacles. Tell us more, Spirit. Yeah. So you've healed, okay? You've healed. It feels like your spirit team as well is there's a boundary that's been established around you. There's a protective light around you as well. There's this, I don't know, it's like you're charting a new course, or you have charted a new course for your life, and it really doesn't involve this individual, and it could be multiple people, but this is, I feel like this is one individual, but it doesn't involve you moving forward with this person in the connection that you could have been in the past, but they didn't show up for the connection. They didn't cooperate and work with you in building this Ten of Pentacles. They were unwilling to open up their heart. And now that they may want you to let them back in, you're showing up in this Nine of Wands energy. Okay. This is also giving me self love. All right. It's giving me self love. A Tower here, the Knight of Cups. So there's a Tower here. What is this Knight of Cups in the Tower? Yeah, see, your recovery, your releasing, you're moving on, though you have moved on and placed yourself in an upright Ten of Cups. You doing that has placed this individual, this past person, in a reverse Ten of Cups. They may have made an offer to someone else with this Knight of Cups here. They may have made an offer to someone else, and you moved on. Now, whoever they made this offer to, it feels like they feel like they made the wrong offer to the wrong person, and they want to recover something here. You brought this person a lot of joy, a lot of satisfaction, but they didn't honor the connection. They didn't honor the connection. So you honored your own heart. This could be a divorce that took place. This could be someone realizing that they made a mistake in divorcing you, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Somebody may be realizing that they made a mistake in divorcing you. So this could be a past spouse, someone you actually was in a very high level commitment with. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I was just asking Spirit, where is the Nine of Pentacles? Because I'm feeling like you may not be in a connection with anyone else right now. This may be you finding deep satisfaction and pleasure in the balance you have brought to your own masculine and feminine aspects. So you're happy in yourself. This is what it feels like. Okay? You're getting some sort of wish fulfillment here because you took a leap of faith. You took a leap of faith and reached for better because you knew you deserved better This person is definitely stuck. Okay? They're definitely stuck. And this could also be your energy kind of not necessarily stuck, but holding on to your journey of self-discovery here. That's what you desired. You desired to go on your journey of self-discovery, which is why you have not returned. Mm. So despite the turbulence, despite the choppiness of your emotions in the past, you allowed those emotions to put you confirmation, to put you on a journey of self-discovery. You used what was being presented that had you emotionally feeling tossed to and fro, right? To anchor yourself. And here we have the Ten of Swords again in reverse. So somebody definitely has gone through a beautiful journey of healing, of releasing, of letting go of the ego's illusions. You're co-creating now with the divine to be in this 10 of cups energy. Let's see. Tell us more, spirit. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the creatrix awaken deck. This is beautiful energy, and you do have someone who may be projecting towards you, but it feels like you're standing in solidarity because you've laid such a strong foundation between you and the divine, you and your spirit team. Your healing is steadfast. You're not really um it's almost like even if they're projecting, the energy is not reaching you. And this is what may be causing this person to be in this Nine of Swords energy. Okay. And you may be picking up their energy with with them being in the upright Nine of Swords and you being in the reverse Nine of Swords, because the reverse Nine of Swords is really about like having that connection with spirit that can bring rest, peace of mind, in the reverse, but they're in the upright. So they're troubled. They may be not sleeping well at night. You're in the polar opposite energy. So because your spiritual gifts, your intuition, because you are tapped in, you may be picking up this person's energy. But with the reverse Knight of Wands here, you're still choosing to not look back because you're enjoying this success, this victory here. You're definitely experiencing a victory in life. Okay? Definitely experiencing this victory in life. Tell us more, Spirit. We have the High Priestess. Absolutely. Soul calling, calibration, collective rising. High Priestess. So you may be tapping into your spiritual gifts and presenting those gifts at service to humanity, at service to the divine. Let's see. Number 22. Um, if I can find a page. Okay. Page 50. High Priestess. The High Priestess comes into your cards to ignite ancient wisdom within you, whether you fully recognize the profound role or not. Across lifetimes, women have embodied priesthood in sacred roles as elemental priestesses and frequency keepers of their times. This ancestral embodiment remains within you as a source of profound power and insight. Amid Earth's rapid evolution, the priestess energy calls you to remember your soul calling and divine purpose. Your soul carries lineage from ancestral and past lives, mother civilizations, and cosmic origins, rememberings needed now. A priestess's role involves self leadership. Mm-hmm. With this emperor out here. Yep. With this six of wands and this emperor, this is you choosing to say, you know what? I'm going to follow my own path. I'm going to go my own way. Self leadership, strength, discernment, and magic. Most of all, her cultivation and healing of relationships. Despite past associations of hierarchy, today's high priestess symbolizes the rising divine feminine, emphasizing there is no hierarchy. We all heal and rise together. Every awakened woman is a high priestess, a leader in her life, family, and the earth, forging deep connections for the good of all and inviting our brothers to rise alongside us. Yeah, see, this is kind of clarifying the Eight of Pentacles energy because it definitely feels like someone in the collective is tapping into and retrieving ancient wisdom that is allowing you to cultivate self mastery in your own life and also allowing you to show up in your reality in a way in which you can help other people who maybe family, maybe friends, maybe colleagues, maybe just everyday people, right? Um, you can help them as well acquire the same self mastery in their own way. Tell us more, Spirit. Adventure within. Choice, adventure, transformation. Someone is definitely, from your past trying to send, um, it's like they're trying to cramp your style, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. They're trying to send some sort of blockage, possibly to either your solar plexus or your sacral, because that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Also, your heart space as well, your emotional body. 10, Adventure Within, page 23. Mm. Okay, I was pausing because the adventure within is the number 10 card. It's on page 23, which reduces to 5. And then the high priestess card that we just read is the 22nd card, which is reduces to 4, and it is on page 50. So this absolutely has to do with you entering into this new cycle of stability. It's like change has come for you in a way that can be seen by others, definitely seen by this individual here that may be trying to project energy towards you, but the energy they're projecting, it can't reach you because you're not in that vibration. Page 23. Choice, adventure, transformation. Embrace the power of choice in your personal journey. Break free from your comfort zone and let your adventure within shine. In your personal journey, the power of choice is yours. You can continue within the confines of your comfort zone, endlessly repeating familiar patterns, or you can embark on a new path filled with potential and excitement. Are you ready for change? See, someone was ready for change, collective. All right. You were ready for change. And so you went within. And because you went within, it's like I'm hearing a whole new world. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I just heard that though. You're discovering a whole new world, literally, because you're traversing dimensions. Maybe while you're resting with the Nine of Swords in reverse. hmm Different portals are opening up to you that is giving you ancient wisdom that is allowing you to apply that to your current reality to bring you into this cornucopia energy. Your energy feels very bright, very exuberant, very happy, happy with life. And so this individual may be watching you in some capacity, and therefore they're in like the polar opposite energy, right? But again, you used your power of choice. Ultimately, they're using theirs, okay? And so that's that personal power that we all have, all right? So while you've been healing, they've been choosing to spiral, okay? To remain in this reverse Wheel of Fortune energy, their south node. Give us some alchemy of awareness, spirit, some affirmation for the collective as we close this beautiful reading. Congratulations, whoever you are, because it feels like to me you have really tapped into the art of alchemy, mastering your own energy. Affirmation for the collective spirit team. Thank you. Hollow journey. You're following the script, the one you were handed, the one you've seen work for others. But borrowed paths rarely lead to soul level fulfillment. If it feels empty, it probably is. Your truth, your voice, your way. That's what the world is waiting for. Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean it's wrong. It shows that your unique spark is needed. You definitely tapped into your unique spark, your unique way of honoring, sharing, creating for yourself. Okay? And you embrace, the idea of walking away from this person, walking away from people, okay, walking away from the script that you were handed concerning who you are, your life, what you can accomplish. You use your power of choice to go on this journey, okay? And that's why you're sitting out here in this 10 of cups. You feel me? Yeah. Because if you're not doing what you desire to do, what you want to do, is there really any real happiness to experience if you're not doing what you want to do at the soul and spirit level? We have resurrection. Have you dimmed so others could shine, blending in and shadowing your shine? Do you numb your senses and the magical itch? Magic suppressed becomes unrest, humming in your bones, stirring in your chest, begging to be resurrected. Your magic will no longer get you burned. It's time to rise and to return. Your truth is medicine reborn. Wow. Wow. That's beautiful. And see, it's giving me, though the more you healed, they spiraled. It's giving me that there really is nothing, like it's nothing personal going on from your end. It's not personal towards this individual who may be holding on to it in a personal way. They may be feeling slighted, but it's the power of choice. You're standing in your truth. Okay? You're standing in your truth. You allowed yourself to go through this season of cocoon, this season of chrysalis, and you are standing now in your divine truth. So no wonder you are experiencing this 10 of cups. We have ink to insight. And it's something about your energy that feels magical. And now in your absence, it could be quite a few people who are realizing exactly what energy you brought to those connections. There's magic in the unfiltered flow of thoughts as they move from mind to page. Let your hand outpace your logic. Write what you don't yet understand, and you'll meet parts of yourself you've long silenced. This is where clarity begins, not in polished answers, but in the raw spill of your honest truth. Let it be messy, let it be wild, let it be yours. Let each word act as a mirror. This is truth hidden in the ink, right until it reveals itself. Mm. You could be writing something. I don't know if this is a book, this is just a journal. Maybe you were journaling through your process of healing, and that I know I did a lot of journaling through my process of healing. A lot of journaling. I got so many notebooks and stuff sitting up in storage right now, like because I don't know. It was so much I was uncovering, at that time that if I didn't write it down, honey, you know what I'm saying? It was just pouring out. So I had to. You may have done the same or you may be doing the same. But this is somebody definitely could be writing a book about your evolution, about your awakening, about your growth. Take it how it reverberates. A vessel of knowledge definitely could be writing a book. Okay. You don't just know things. You know how to meet someone where they are and walk with them toward understanding. You're willing to slow down and explain, guiding through presence and patience. It takes far more strength to sit with someone through their learning than to do it for them. This is a rare kind of wisdom, the ability to pass on knowledge without ego. And this is kind of giving me that whoever this past person is, you definitely was there for them. You was there to listen. You wanted to be there for them, but you can't do it for them. You knew you couldn't do it for them. So though you may have offered, collaborating and partnering and being in a connection, a strong connection, where the foundation is laid correctly so that the both of you could experience healing together. This person wanted you to do it for them, or they just didn't want to participate at all, and so you knew you couldn't do it for them, so you had to you made the choice to move away and go on your journey on your own. Karmic relief. Yeah. And it may not have been, if you were experiencing anything karmic in this relationship, it may not have been yours to carry. Some sort of weight here that was never yours to carry. Could be generational, could be, generational curses, if you will. Could be things that you have that was projected towards you from childhood, but it wasn't yours. And so you released it and released this individual with it. So congratulations, because this definitely feels like you are happy where you are. Okay. You found your own inspiration. You're allowing yourself to lead yourself, okay, the way that you desire to go. And it's leading you to this wish fulfillment. All right, collective, this has been the message. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl. Please do not hesitate to jump in the comments and let me know how the message reverberated for you. All right. Like, share, subscribe. If you are a new viewer, welcome in. I hope you will stay and subscribe. This is a beautiful, wonderful community where we uplift each other, encourage each other, empower each other, all of that good energy. Okay. So please don't hesitate to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and be a part of this beautiful community. All right. Please like, share, hype it up, family, soul tribe, Starseed family. Thank you so much for your support, your super thanks, all of the good energy that you leave in the comments. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, my books are always open. You'll see the link in the description. You can click it, it'll take you to my website. When you go to my website, if you are ready to book, go to the website, Okay, make sure that you notice when you scroll down, there will be steps as to how to complete the booking. So please don't, like at the right hand corner, you'll see book reading. Okay, but scroll down a little bit more and you will see the full steps. And I'm working on the website to make it a little bit more cleaner of a process. But right now, make sure you fill out both steps. Okay, don't just pay and not tell me what you want me to read in the section where it asks, what do you want me to read? Okay. And don't fill out the section telling me what you want me to read without paying. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, fam.